Hi, Noel Morales here, founder of Connected Dots Learning. And one of the questions that most of my clients ask me is, what reading methods could I use to be able to help my child that's got a learning disability improve their reading? So I'm going to go back to what I've mentioned before, is that they need to have a strong foundation in these key elements with respect to reading, which are phonemic awareness, phonics and decoding, reading fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. We have to work on all of these together. But before we do that, we need to find out what their zone of proximity is, what their instructional reading level is. So for example, if they're a fourth grader, but yet they're struggling with reading, their zone of proximity, their reading level might be at a 2.5. We want to make it challenging enough, but we don't want to make it too difficult for them that, for them to just give up and just struggle. So what we would do is we would work with them at their zone of proximity, their instructional level, and then we would incorporate all these different elements of reading. That's the most effective. Now there's some people that say, well, my child is a visual learner, so I'm just going to teach them words and I want them to memorize all these words visually. Well, that's not going to work so well, and I'm going to tell you why. There's so many words in the English language. They encounter different words every single time that they open up a book. If they only memorize words visually, then that's going to be problematic. Because then they're going to encounter long words, like for example the word because, and they recognize the word because, they know that it starts with a B and an E, like the word be, and then they see a C, and every single word that they encounter with a B, E, and C, they might read it as the word because. It might be the word become. So we don't want to do that. We want to have them, no matter what their specific learning disability is, we want them to be able to have these strong components. And I work with students who have come into the center, and also that I've worked with as a teacher, who have had strengths in visual processing, who have had deficits in auditory processing, but yet we still incorporated, and I still incorporated, the main components of reading, and I could see them grow. And the clients that we've served here have grown tremendously using those key components, regardless of what their specific learning disability is, and regardless of what kind of processing disorder that they have. So, with that said, I'm glad that you had time to join us today, and I'll see you in the next video.